Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Celebrating over 10 years plus. And still running. Who would have ever thought they would last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned.
I question them all the time.
It is Monday here, and we do have giveaways open, hopefully. If you want to get in on the streamer bundle on both streams, that's going to be the fun command. Bang! Bundle me on both streams, twitch.tv/Cinesist and twitch.tv/NBNN News. If you want to get in on the Steam key giveaway on Laz's side, you need to bang I love free shit. If you want to get in on my side, bang the bootay. Do we ever get any answers? The fun kind we want.
We get answers all the time.
Oh man. And not only that, don't forget, if you want a Steam, one of our random Steam keys, you can always tip 300 bits on either stream. Twitch.tv/Cinesist or twitch.tv/Cinesist, or can sub and subbing on either stream, well, especially on Laz's, will get into monthly marbles rate.
That's right.
The
Buccaneers
Pirates of
Butte.
Oasis, the Pooh clan.
The good old days.
Did you have fun this weekend, Laz?
It was nice and quiet. That's all I can say. That's all I can
I
say.
watched a lot of Netflix. Cold front came through. It's like it's barely 62 degrees outside.
Had the house to myself most of the weekend, so it was a nice, quiet, relaxing weekend.
Nice.
It snowed here today.
No shit.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh,
In April, huh?
by the way, I need to tell you about this thing I saw on Facebook. Rosie O'Donnell is under attack by sharks. What are you throwing to help her?
Chum?
More chum in the water?
No, I said, are you kidding? The sharks need help.
Morgan, I see you're out there. I just sent you that game key from that failed link that I sent you on Friday. My apologies for that. So, you should have the proper game key sitting there waiting for you now. So sorry about that. It was Friday, and sometimes Fridays we get a little rush to get the weekend started, and I don't pay quite attention to what's going on. So my apologies for that. You got the proper game key now, so hopefully you'll get to enjoy that. But moving right along, you got something to say, Lomir?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, wouldn't you feel sorry for any shark that bit into that?
Yeah. I can care less, to tell you the truth. I could care less. Ireland can keep her. Jack, I hear we have some patch notes.
Yes. We did receive a patch this morning, April 7th at 10 a.m. where
Patch notes.
they manually had to turn off sales again and reduce the Crown Store sales to their normal 20%, turned off the Crown of the Obsidian sale, ended the window for submitting discounted POT upgrades, even though that's an email to support. Greymark Forest, the ominous change in coloration has been resolved for most everyone. And the water in the car decorative fountain is now liquid.
You're missing a whole sentence there.
At least she won't be attacked anymore.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Nothing. Absolutely
should,
nothing.
Should we go look and see if the NPC's still out there?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it's because Jack's volume probably got reset and it's not.
Hold on. Sound settings. Yep, it got reduced. There.
Yeah, that's
is that
what
better?
It was. Yes, it is.
I don't know why Windows decided to spontaneously reduce that volume. It shouldn't be happening.
Go into settings and turn off allow control.
Do you think that's set?
Most likely, if that's what's happening.
No. I really want the old school method of doing this shit.
It's there. Just got to know how to get there.
Exclusive mode was not enabled. But yes, and April 1st is still out here.
Oh, you went without me. That was nice. Thanks.
Hey, man. You said let's go out there.
I said, should we? I didn't say
Oh,
let's.
oh,
It was a
oh.
question. And
I heard
then
let's.
after we finished this, then we would switch back to the live scene, and then we would have made the trip. But since you already did that, yes.
Yes, and April 1st is still here, and she's gray.
Hey, Jack, want to hear something interesting I found out about?
What?
There's a new flavor of Dr. Pepper.
No. Not gonna do it.
Bubble gum vanilla.
Why do they
Yeah.
have to keep messing with stuff like that?
I don't know.
Okay, see,
I-
Dr. Pepper is Dr. Pepper. Mountain Dew is Mountain Dew. If you add a
Yep.
different flavor to either one of those, it is no longer Dr. Pepper and it is no longer Mountain Dew. Okay, I'm
My
sorry.
cherry
Need her
Dr.
to
Pepper
walk
is
again. What's taking
my
you so
cherry
long to
Dr.
get
Pepper
here?
is all I need.
I'm not coming
You need
now.
to stop.
We're still on patch notes.
Yeah.
I
The
just
Lich Fighter spawn.
I just explained that to you. Were you not listening?
No. Why would I listen to you? The Lich Fighter spawn statue T15 has been renamed as has the Lich it spawns. And you should
T15.
come out here to see. Yeah, T15, tier 15. You should come out here just to look at April 1st and see how gray she is.
Okay, well, finish the patch notes. I'm on my way.
And then they added the nav mesh for 4-player dungeon rooms, breakaway wall, secret door straight, secret door T, and ancient stone troll room. So maybe they fixed it. Last week, we're gonna go out to your dungeon after we're done here.
I guess we're gonna get to go play and see whether you get to fall off the face of the
Yes,
earth
jump
again.
through, jump through. Yes.
What happened there? Oh.
Sure is taking you a long time to get out here.
Yeah, I'm here.
There you are.
Gas
Oh,
prices.
yeah.
What do you expect?
She's nice and gray.
She is really gray, like, ghostly gray.
And then if you actually pay attention to her walking, her right leg clips right through her dress too.
Let's see.
All the gray of the forest went into her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Now Lomir's trying to get that emote.
Oh, I already have it.
Lomir's trying to get lucky.
Yeah.
So what? Could catch a curse of the grays?
You'll catch something.
Well, apparently she just taught you the emote, apparently.
No, I already
Like,
knew the emote.
Did you see the way she walks and how
Yeah.
like her dress splits so her leg can come out?
In the back, yeah.
And the front. I mean, her right leg is really pronounced.
Oh boy, she
That's
is
what-
like the undead personified here. I mean,
Yeah.
She's like a ghost.
But yes.
Did
I
somebody
see it from
come and
the front.
secretly? Did somebody come and secretly cut a dress in the middle?
Yeah, they did something. And don't tell me that.
Oh, sure. So she turns around and walks away.
Yeah. Yep. You got to run around.
Well, each time I run around, she turns the other way. So
Hey, man.
here we go. Maybe she'll walk towards us now. Yeah, the leg comes right through the dress. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to Al's head and then let's go back to your dungeon piece. That way we can go see whether or not some dungeon pieces may have been fixed.
The hell was
What?
that?
What?
Momir?
Was me.
I don't know. What's your guess, Laz? What was the dungeon pieces actually fixed?
Not the way you're hoping it's going to be fixed.
You mean that I will still fall through wall?
I'm
Still,
gonna
still fall through the
I'm
world?
gonna gamble the fact that you're still gonna fall through. Yes, absolutely.
Me too.
Odd man.
What are we betting?
How did you get there before me?
I teleported to Owl's Head at the Central Bridge instead of recalling back to the left
Oh,
because
okay. Okay.
those
I recall to
kidneys.
the
Yeah, because you
I
recalled it a
recall to the
lot.
lot.
All right, entering the dungeon.
The dungeon has been entered.
Okie dokie. Let's go take a look. Let's go take
Dun,
a
dun,
look.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so once we get here, you're gonna have to wait for you, and then
Take a
I'm right
look
behind you.
in the world of imagination.
and let's get a little night
The
sight
the the
on
the
this.
the, the breakaway is right in front of us today.
Okay, so let's go break away the wall because that's where we left it last time.
Oh, keep
Okay,
breaking.
so
Thanks.
the
Thanks,
wall is
muscles.
broken, and we've got the two
The two
different
ends. I
exits
cannot
there.
run. I cannot run through them.
Yeah, because there's nothing there. Okay, so now if I change this to a one connection and accept, what
Nope, it's
happens
still broken.
when you enter through? Yeah, it looks normal to
Yeah,
me, but you still
yeah.
get okay.
So I'm
Run through.
sending. So I'm sending. So stand on the other side, Laz. So move back a couple feet.
Hold on. Where do you
So
want me back here?
yep. So you can see me clear as
Yeah,
day, right?
I sure can.
Okay. So since you stepped back a few steps, this is me running into the wall. And now I still have the black tunnel. So looking through the hole in the wall so that way you can share this with everybody.
Jack has the
And
bad nav mesh there, and
so I am
he's
trapped
staring into
until
the
I
blackness. Till he jumps into the
yeah,
blackness.
until I jump into the blackness and then that takes me back to the entrance.
Ah!
Okay,
Okay,
so
now I am back at the entrance and running back towards you. If you want to put it on the other side, we'll check
no,
that one.
I put it back to normal first. So come on back and
Okay.
see if back to the way it was when it
That is normal.
started.
Yeah. Yes.
So you can do that there, right? Okay. So then when I put it
Yeah.
on the other side and do that while you're here,
Yeah. You've
you
got
should.
the floating bricks are there. So that way, if I run in and look back towards Laz, that is a wall. And then through the hole, I've got the
So looking back at
blackness.
me, he gets a wall. He doesn't even see me on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he gets
How to
the.
trap people. Because thorough QA testing done in Shroud.
Now
I'm
come right
surprised
there.
Lumir
Stay
didn't.
no come closer to the wall there. Stay there.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm trying to hit the okay, stop. Stop running.
I'm no longer running.
Step to the wall. No, to the wall and then run forward. There we go. I want to see if I can do this and release you. Yep.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Whew,
but
I'm
yeah,
out.
when you're in the middle, I can't see the
It covers
cross and
up the
hammers because your avatar actually covers the cross and hammers. So I needed you to actually go, yeah, over to the
to the
one
side.
side. Yeah. So that's that one. So let's try a different one. What was one of the other ones?
Uh, I can't remember. And I really wish they would fix these textures on these walls because they're just so bad. So
Was the
bad.
secret door one of them? Let's see. Breakaway, secret door straight. Okay, so let's see how many connections does secret door straight have. Okay, so
Yeah.
that won't
Hey,
let me put that
Rustic,
one there, which is weird. Why is that?
tell me how bad of visual design this that screenshot I just posted is in Discord. Does that make you go ooh? Breakaway secret door straight.
Yeah, it won't let me put it in here, which is really weird. So let's
I
go
couldn't
down
tell you.
here, and I'm going to try and put it over here in the corner and see if that. We got false wall straight, secret door. It won't let me put the secret door here. Why? Okay, let's come
Shroud
back.
logic.
Yeah, I got to come back over here. uh, no, I should just be able to add it right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we will change this up. Sorry, wrong one.
Wall texture is so annoying.
Okay, so I can put the teleporter. Oh, interesting. The teleporter has two different exits.
Haha. There is no. Oh fuck! I'm stuck in the wall again. Okay. So Laz, this one I'm stuck in the wall. Can you come unfuck me?
Okay, the only way to do that is to go back to uh, Falsewell. Uh,
Shroud logic. I'm stuck in a wall.
yeah. Which one was it?
I don't know.
Breakaway wall. There we go.
There. Oh man. The breakaway's on the left hand side this time.
No, it's in front. Oh, yeah, right. Hold on. You're right. It's on the left-hand side. So let me try going here and putting. See if I can put the next one there. Oh, that's some weird effects there. False wall straight. Secret door. Well, let me put the secret door there. Why? Let me see what the problem is here. What is the problem here? Why won't you let me? There's nothing stopping me from. That makes no sense whatsoever. There's nothing in the way there, but it won't let me place it.
Shroud logic, man.
Yeah. Let's come over here and we'll zoom out. And we're going to show you that I'll screenshot this for you. Come on, no, get out of there. So here is the screenshot. Should there be a reason why this won't place here? What do you think? Do you think I have plenty of room to place that?
Hey, it's no longer a black wall.
What do you mean?
That's normally a black wall in front of me.
Well, I don't know where you are. Okay. Well, that's because I added another piece. I'm just trying to add another piece there. Okay, so teleporter.
The weird thing.
Won't let me put the teleporter either. Let's see what the problem is here. That's just stupid. I mean, there's nothing in the way here either. What the hell is going on? That should go in there as well. There's nothing blocking that from actually being placed, and it will not let me change it. I mean, I can see the difference when I click that as to where the teleporter goes, which that don't make a whole lot of sense, as you all seeing it on my screen. And I change the destination between 1 and 2, how the teleporter changes, but yeah, why it won't let me put it there, should be no reason why that won't go. So let's go ahead and cancel that now. And now we're going to come back here. And Jack, you better come out because I'm going to lock you in.
No. Okay.
Okay, so if I put this in front of me, do I want to? Yeah, no, I want to put it in front of me. Okay. And then try and put one off to the side. Let's try going that way. And see what happens here. Won't let me put it there either. False wall. It'll let me put the false wall. Okay, that was interesting. Well, which false wall
Okay.
is it?
So if I come up to you, oh. So you see where you're standing right there?
Yeah?
Notice I am back to invisible walls. So that the wall in front of you should be the false wall.
I don't
Okay,
see
now
a
that I've run
false wall.
through it, it's solid.
But see, where you are, yeah, see, this doesn't make sense. If this is a false wall,
yeah, but look at the screenshot that I sent to you, and you'll see the silliness related to the invisible wall stuff.
I don't, because I see you on the other side. I don't see a false wall here. You
You
understand?
don't, but I did.
I don't see a wall between you and me in that picture you just sent me.
It is the invisible wall to where you have the ghost artifacts on it.
Right, but I don't see that in the picture you sent me, and I still see you, even though
Okay, so
a
hold on.
false wall
Let
is
me
supposed to be
here.
you
Let
can go to the other
let me
side.
load it up in Paint, so that way I can circle the things, so that way you can actually see what I'm talking about. So. I should have done this in red.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong picture. I see the 2 lines across the bottom. I see it now.
Yeah, and then some random bricks and things like that.
Right. But
Yeah.
you see me across there, which
Oh, yeah.
doesn't make that a false wall, right?
Well, that is one where the the Shroud logic related to this random crap is absolutely silly.
Now, is there a false
Damn it.
wall someplace else that we're missing? So let me fly out of here.
Edit redo. Where did my copy and paste go?
Yeah, I don't see a false wall there. That's
Well, it's an actual wall for me if I go when I went to the other side.
all right. Let's both exit out of here for a second.
Well, I can't.
Well, there's no way for you to jump out someplace.
Nope. I'm stuck in this room.
All right, just run against the wall towards me. There you go.
I hope this is towards you.
Yep. Now you're stuck. Now I see a wall.
Now I'm stuck.
Yeah, but see, but now there's a wall there, which is really weird. Okay, run against the wall again. Okay.
Now we're stuck.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see if I can.
Such got through. Now it's a black wall.
Okay. Now you got a black wall?
Yeah.
Over here?
You ready for this? Yeah. You don't move. Watch me. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this? Bye. So what did that look like for you?
It looked like you just jumped and you went and you just disappeared.
Yeah, it's floating down.
But that's really weird. So where do you go? Do you go to the beginning of the dungeon?
Yes.
Okay, false wall, straight, 1. Okay. So if I do it that way, then that gives me 2 exits. That gives me an actual false wall, which...
Nope.
Now what? You don't see a wall in front of you there?
I've got the invisible. If I go into that, I'm stuck again.
Well, that's not a problem. But do you see a wall here?
I do not. I see the invisible wall. So just stand right there and tell me if I'm just going to crop you.
Okay,
and notice the
this is what I'm
brick lines through you.
You can see pieces of the bricks.
Yes, I can see pieces of bricks floating, which means as soon as I walk through that, I am stuck.
Right. So this is what I see. I see me and you, and I see the actual wall, whereas you see... This is what Jack sees when he does this. He sees the wall with the invisible lines. Let's see, when I walk through...
Pieces of brick. And if I rotate my camera around to look at them, since you moved forward a little bit, you can see that they do have some 3-dimensional structure on them.
So we've got some real buggy stuff going on here.
Yes, this is all Shroud. Well, I'm no matter what I do, I'm going to get stuck because I can't go all the way back because of the wall is showing up there.
Okay, so let me go back to none. There we go. And then
now I can get out by jumping. Yes.
This is crazy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and remove this too. Put this back.
It's Shroud mathed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so thoroughly tested that how many bugs can we identify?
Yeah. Okay. All right, so something is supposedly fixed, but Yeah, we seem to run into all
Don't know
sorts
what.
of craziness. Yeah, so time to
But it's
head
time for
back
us to
to the
give.
lot. Yes, because we have to
Yep.
do some giveaways.
But Michael Berg going to be getting a streamer bundle from me. Who's getting your streamer bundle there, Laz?
I don't know. I gotta get here and close it and pick my winner. And that's gonna be a Morgan. Morgan, congratulations.
Yes, I
All right.
Michael Bash. Michelle Bash.
And I see there's a wedge of cheese out of line here.
You picked up cheese again?
I don't know, I guess. I also seem to be missing a bag of bundles. Or did I throw them in this chest?
Well, you got streamer bundles right to your right foot.
Yeah, that, and then there was one on the other side of the leftover
Where the
ones.
fuck does this? Where does this cheese go?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. I see it at a place, but where it belongs, I have no idea.
The cheese next to the bag?
Yes, the cheese next to the
Yeah.
bag.
Not there. This is what happened. Oh. Damn it. I know what you did. Look at the I love this shit part.
I can't at the moment. I'm a little busy. I'm a little busy.
Oh, that's where that cheese goes.
So we have wandering cheese.
No, it's Laz randomly picking things up.
Yeah.
And he doesn't remember
where did it come from?
Okay, that one came
Go.
from the M right in front of you, and then the other thing is the T in shit. You moved this one as well.
I moved. Yeah, not possible that you moved it.
Nope, Laz moved it.
Now, where's the bag of bundles?
Don't know. I don't know. I have to go check
The bag of bundles is right here.
It was another bag. Oh, you really don't pay attention.
The
I'd actually be on
other
me
bag.
too. Let me see inventory. Yeah, it's in my inventory. I picked it up for some reason. that I actually picked up.
Oh.
Carrying way too much weight.
And if we went through the history of these things of Laz picking up shit and moving it's always Laz.
It's all my fault. Yeah, see this bag is supposed to be sitting right next to that bag.
Yeah,
This has got the extra bundles that I didn't give away from this past month, so I got to take
that
these.
Way. Don't forget, you're supposed to be giving or sending to Morkin.
I already did, and that's what I was busy doing.
Okay.
That's what I was busy doing. Janie Murphy says, I encountered nothing unusual on April 1st. So, apparently Janie didn't read patch notes.
That's because she did not go out to Gray Mark, which we actually covered.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Here, let's cover some other stuff. Are you ready to talk about some crafting?
Some crafting?
Because
why would we ever want to deal with an evaluation of crafting and putting in multiplicative batch craft times 10 to times 100 processed per tick. And this is from Aeolus Adara, who says game crafting system has been overly time consuming since the game came out. We need a quantity craft per craft for every material crafting process in the game. Like zone scrolls have the options of crafting more than one at a time. We need a 10, 50 times 100 items crafted at a time. I spend up to 24 hours processing one item in bulk because it only does one at a time in this game. Having the option to craft 50 to 100 does not matter. It still only processes one thing at a time, and I'm not even processing that much material to begin with. It takes roughly 4 minutes to process 100 things at a time. Now imagine that doing that with 10,000 items or higher. When you evaluate crafting costs in the game, you need to start putting in the option to craft multiple of each item per tick, up to 100 items per processed craft tick. So we are not forced to spend hundreds of hours in this game to process one item at a time. What we currently have, craft 50 to 100 of them one at a time, each one taking approximately 6 seconds. What we need is craft 100, quantity of 10 per click, one click, tick, tick. 100 times 10 equals 1,000 items processed from 100 quantity. Craft 100 quantity of 50 crafted per tick. 100 times 50 equals 5,000 items processed from the 100 quantity. And craft 100 quantity of 100 times 100, which is 10,000 items processed from the 100 quantity. That way, nobody is forced with the burden of spending 10 or more hours just to craft crafting materials in this game. I mean, it's almost like someone never issued a developer challenge that was never completed by the dev team.
The dev
and
team
that was a
completely
simple
ignored.
Well, they started to, and then cheated in order to do it, and then the final summation was, man, this sucks.
It didn't even come
this
close.
Sucks. And then their fix was
developer challenge was to craft 100 of each type of scroll, and
from raw materials.
And you allowed them to actually create the raw materials out of thin air. They didn't have to go collect the raw materials themselves, which was only going through one set of scrolls did the developer, cough, cough, Chris, quit before he even got anywhere close to started on that, because one at a time, 50 at a batch. And that's how we finally got the 12 batch of scrolls. But even then,
scrolls, yes. The 12 batch only gives XP for 10.
Right.
Because they shroud math that. Yeah, solution is sucking. Stop trying, not fixing the game.
Yeah, well, this is part of the ongoing complaint process of how painful crafting is in this game, and also probably one of the reasons why people don't stick around too long in this game after they've navigated the world and learned how to manipulate things, learned how the mechanics of everything work, and then they get to the point where they learn how to finally craft, and then they get there and they go, holy shit, I'm going to come over here real quick.
Let's go.
Well, you won't be able to see this while I have this open, but I'm just going to give a good example of what his is, and I'll give you a little screenshot here. Say I wanted to process all this stuff. Uh, I'm going to use these
Yeah.
2 items, and I'm going to give you a screenshot. Oh, come on, that's not what I wanted.
Well,
There we go.
even if I wanted to, I'll give you my scroll crafting trunks that way you
Well,
can see it.
that's what
It's
I'm
still got
doing.
11 items.
I'm going to give you these 2 items: wood
Oh yeah.
pulp and wood scrap. You'll notice that I
Okay.
have, over
A ton.
50,000 wood pulp, and I have 60, 70, 80, 90, 92, 93,000 wood scrap. I'm sorry, 93,000 wood scrap and over 50,000 wood pulp. How
Yeah.
long do you think it would take me to take and convert that scrap into?
Forever
Yeah,
and a day.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I've still got it.
I only have 4,000 pulp and 11,000 scrap.
Yeah.
But go ahead and pull out some scrap and some pulp. Let's come over here to the
Well,
cart, the
I
milling
only need
station.
one or the other. Which one should I pull out and why?
Well, you're pulling out scrap and wax, so that way you can make wood pulp.
Well, that's a different. Yeah. Okay. So I'm
From
going
scrap.
yeah, and I'm going to open my inventory. And do I have any pulp on me? Let's just make sure I don't have any on me. PULP.
Yeah.
I have none on me.
And I am stuck at a max craft of 94 items because I have 110 milling or something like that.
Wood pulp from scrap. So
Yeah.
I can do, how much can I do? Let's see. I can do 94. So you want to start the clock?
Yes. Okay, so I mean we did this a while ago, but hold on. Let's go ahead and bring up the stopwatch again. And stopwatch. And you ready to hit start or craft? In 3, 2, 1, craft.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, it's like
You don't have to hold it there the whole time. I'll let you know when I get close so that you can pull it up.
we're doing it at the same time. We're both doing it.
Oh,
So.
okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to hold your phone up to the screen and let your arm
Yeah,
get tired, is what I'm talking about.
I'm tired just looking at the game. I remember when it's like I streamed crafting and it's like I alt tabbed and played other games where I was killing people and things. Yeah. And then I would come back to Shroud and then start the next batch craft because, hey, we are almost a minute into this and we are about a third of the way done. Almost a third. Because, okay, 1/5 of the way. 1/4.
Jack is in the lead. Place your bets on
we're
who
at
will
25, a minute and 5 seconds in.
So, Tina, yeah, I've noticed that you and Xavier have been playing Pal World. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And they have a similar crafting structure, is what you're saying? I see you guys doing something. And Rustic says, Pal World is great. Really? I haven't checked that out yet. I guess I'm going to have to go look at it and see what all the fuss is about. Yeah, we're 42 on my side, 43.
44. 45. 2 minutes in, halfway done. Oh man, it's so much fun, right?
Yeah, if crafting, but you can queue things up, and the pal will go make it. Cute slave labor.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it will go make it while you do other things, is what you're saying?
And how many wood pulp are you up to right now, Laz?
304.
Okay, same here. But we are at nearly 3 minutes into the time so
So the
far.
big difference in Pal World is you can queue something up and take your player character and continue doing something instead of standing here with your player character and something in the background takes over and you have another assistant, basically slave labor as which will take and do the crafting while you're off doing other stuff. On a server, they keep working when I'm offline. Okay, very interesting. So you don't even have to be online. You just tell it to build stuff, and when you come back, it's built. Okay. But do you have to stop if you were sitting there live in the game? Do you have to stop like this? Or do you queue it and go ahead and do other stuff and it eventually gets done? Yep, which? You don't answer the question. All
I don't
right.
know, but we're at 4 minutes and almost done.
Yeah, 90.
91, 92, 93, 94. And that was 4 minutes and 16 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. And we got 486 pulp. What did you get?
So you need to click the take all button, and that's 491 for me.
Okay, 491. So we got the same quantity at least.
Yeah. And in order to really, if you think about that, that is in very small amount of the materials necessary to craft scrolls.
Yes.
Because that is an essential. Wood pulp is an essential portion of recall, teleport to zones, teleport to friend scrolls. If you'd have to do this stuff or have someone else do it, or else you're not teleporting anywhere.
Yeah.
Or you're farming that shit from someone
Am
else.
I really out of zone scrolls? Interesting.
I don't know, but someone told me something interesting earlier that we need, that you can lock up your interface with if you take 4 scraps of
think I got enough of those floating around.
Well, I need to create more zone scrolls because I keep on running out of them.
Yeah. Let me see. How many zone scrolls do I have on me?
I've only got 110. I'm not even worried about the recall scrolls.
I have 132 on me.
Yeah. But I've got 4,000 friend scrolls in my inventory.
Yeah, well, that's what I just showed you. Same. I got 4,200 recall, and 2,200
friend.
Yeah. But how many scrolls do I have over here? Is the question. Zone. Oh, I'm carrying 830 on me. Yeah. Just a couple.
Yeah. See, whereas I have 100 total zone scrolls.
Yeah. Well, those are what I usually carry to put on vendors. But since I haven't stocked a vendor in like 5 months now, I don't know why I'm still carrying all that. Yeah. Because until they do something with this, I'm just over it at this point. To the fact that the amount of time I was spending going out there doing 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, it just got to the point where, you know what, just not worth it anymore. I mean, I'm sitting on, several million gold right now. I don't need gold. I'm sitting on all the resources and everything else that I want, and episode 2 is not finished. Did you see that conversation that was going on, by the way? In our Discord over the weekend?
No, I wasn't paying attention to
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay. Well, let's scroll up a little bit. I will give you a link. Um,
Actually, I think I read part of it this morning where it was going back to Friday's stream where we were talking about um the release schedule and how things were going to
yeah,
be
I'm just
done.
gonna give you that so
And
you can click on it and jump right to
yeah, the
it.
let's see. And Dwip went all the way to the Kickstarter page and cropped out the important information. And I'm just skipping down to the very last episode or the last bullet point, right?
Well, you can read the whole
That
thing. We've got
well, the
four
only
minutes. We
bullet
got four.
point that's
We got
relevant.
four. No, because it's several things about standalone games.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
whether
last
each
bullet
one.
point. Shroud of the Avatar Forsaken Virtue is the first of a 5-game series of full length standalone games, each using the same game system, referred to as episodes 1 through 5. Estimated availability of episode 1 is October 2014, with episode 2 through 5 estimated for subsequent yearly releases.
Yearly releases.
Uh huh.
Yes, yearly releases. So,
Yeah.
in reality, we should be on episode 11? 10?
Well, remember, the game didn't actually officially launch until March
I
of
I
2018.
understand
So
that, but
2018, we should be on episode 7 right now.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, Restic, is, we should be on episode 11 if they had reached that goal of
Yeah.
2014, which did not
And,
happen. Yes.
and we're still doing massive fixes every single month to episode 1. Or I shouldn't say massive. We're still doing fixes to the storyline for episode 1.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Tina's like, I hate being right. But yes, they did change but that is from the Kickstarter, not from the changes and things. But yes,
Yeah.
Shroud logic, Shroud. Yeah.
Yeah. So, here we are 11 years later and still waiting on episode 2, which should be here any day now,
Uh huh.
at least according to
Yes.
Ravlox.
Yes.
Almost finished as of, what, 2 months ago, was it? Episode 2
Over a
is
year ago.
almost, well, no, just,
No, it was almost finished over a year ago when
okay,
they
well,
revamped how the quest system for
as
episode 2.
of 2 months ago's live streams, he's just recently said episode 2 is almost finished. We have to go play the clip.
Uh-huh. No, we don't. But you know, it's as much bullshit as I do until we actually
Well,
see it.
I know that. You know that. I know that. The audience knows that at this point.
Yeah,
Is
it is time for us to get out of
again?
here.
How much do we want to say that the servers will not be online before 2025? Yeah, ends.
Will be something.
It will be. But you know what? Something is Andrew Night Owl getting himself a streamer bundle. So Andrew, come on
For both
down.
of us.
Oh, very nice.
And Vovinov is getting a Steam key from me, and Vovinov is getting a copy of Oxygen because Vovinov wants to breathe. How much is Oxygen worth?
Don't know, but there you go, Andrew. Congratulations.
Which one is this? Okay,
Which one
so the
is
game
what?
is just oxygen. Well, there's oxygen not included, just oxygen. And I had to go look for the right image. This one is a $15 game.
Oh. And Morkin, you are the game key winner of the day again today, as you were on Friday, and I will try and make sure that you actually get the game key this time.
Oh,
And you're going to get
whoopsies.
yourself a copy of Monster Slayers on Steam. Monster Slayers on Steam, and Monster Slayers is currently $8.99. $8.99. A roguelike deck building RPG adventure. So congratulations to Morgan. You got yourself a $9 game, so congratulations. And yes, there is an actual game key this time. I missed my Doritos. Nom nom nom. And we
Yes.
will be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, unless,
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye bye.